Good morning. I've been the world's worst vlogger. I don't think I've picked up a vlog camera in like 2 weeks. Oh my god, look at those fall leaves that turn in. Aren't those pretty? It's like, I don't know, 7:50. I just dropped Arlo off at school. I'm freezing. It's like 50 degrees. So let's go home and get our day started. Wow. And I'll catch you up on life lately, I guess. I feel like I simultaneously have so much to talk about and nothing to talk about all at the same time, so let's navigate that together. So, all right, we'll go in just a second. Did you, oh, that's out of your chicken. Okay, love you too, Scout. I love you too, I know, yes. I found out that you chewed on Arlo's shoe this morning, is that true? And the pillow was also a victim. Granted, these pillows are super old, but yeah, Scout is causing a couple more problems than he did when he first moved in. But again, I have to remind myself that he's a puppy, and yeah, it's just hard because like reprimanding a dog once it's already passed is not easy. You need to catch them in the act, and that's just not been the case. So we found he chewed a little part of Arlo's shoe. Chewed on the pillow, chewed a sock, just honestly little things, but they're frustrating. So is what it is. So hi, I don't know why I haven't vlogged. Honestly, I just feel as though I hate when I come on and say this, but I'm really boring, but I really freaking am boring, okay? I just live my life. I feel like I have not adjusted to this new routine of the past week. Plus, I just got my period yesterday, so I'm also like just in a blah mood. Can you stop biting your feetsies? So I think it's just a mix of stuff, but it's been a whirlwind of a week. I tried to like think of fun things to do with Arlo most days. So on Tuesday, he went golfing with Scott. On Wednesday, we went to the fair. Yesterday, we went to jiu-jitsu after school. And I just think I'm exhausted. Also, jiu-jitsu is a dang mess, okay? Thought it was karate, martial arts. No, it was jiu-jitsu. No 4-year-old. The other youngest kid in his class was 8 years old and has been taking jiu-jitsu for a couple years now. So, he's not ready. He's not ready. Anywho, is what it is. He had fun. I don't know. Scott is in a golf tournament. He started yesterday with his stepdad over at Merido. It's like a member guest thing. So he's doing that yesterday, today, and tomorrow. So I had these grand, ideas of trying to keep Arlo busy after school. And today, I think we're just gonna chill because I think both of us need to chill. He conks out every night now because he's so tired. What happened to your chicken's leg, bro? Okay. I don't know. I'm gonna take Scout for a walk. I also have not been taking Scout because he's been just so not a good walker. It's not that he hasn't been walked. Scott's been walking him. I just don't know about you guys, but like my walk is like sets the tone for the rest of my day. It really is like a peaceful, relaxing kind of walk, and Scout just doesn't align with those goals. But today we're gonna suck it up because Scott's not here to walk him. So we're gonna take him for a walk. I'm just psyching myself up for that. And what else? Oh, there's his leg. Good to know he still has a leg around here somewhere. I've just kind of been in a little bit of a funk. I'm not gonna lie. Now my neighbor is probably watching me film because he's opened his blinds. Such is life. Yeah. I made Arlo's Halloween costume. Do y'all want to see? It's pretty sick, actually. And I just, I need to reach out to that too. I have so much, like, just random crap I need to get done. I need to reach out to his new school and figure out how to make payments because no one sent me stuff on that. I need to I reached out to his old school because they invoiced me and I'm on auto pay. So within 10 minutes of them invoicing me, I already paid it because it just auto pays. So I paid for the full month or full week, even though I only am there for 2 days. So I emailed them and I messaged them. So hopefully I can get that sorted out because I don't know. I never followed up to see if they received my email, but I told them in person multiple times and then they sent me an email saying, or they told me to send an email and I sent the email, but they never responded to the email. And I guess it was my fault for not following up with that, but like, is it? No, I don't think so. I followed the procedures they told me. Yeah. So, let's show you Arlo's Halloween costume. Let's go for a walk. Hopefully we pick up our spirits. Last night I made a potato and leek soup, which turned out all right. Honestly, wasn't great, but it turned all right. I think the second day it'll be better. And I also needed to make the bacon to go on top of it because you need bacon on potato and leek soup. Personally, I think so. And then we also made mini pumpkin pies because your girl was feeling it. And also Arlo said he loves pumpkin pie, only to find out he doesn't actually love pumpkin pie. He's like, I like it, but why isn't it bigger? And I'm like, because we made like little mini ones that go in like cupcake trays because I thought it would just be easier. And then he's like, I like it, but I don't like the orange stuff. I'm like, okay, so you don't like pumpkin pie? He's like, no, I do. It's just not the same. I'm like, no, but it's the same. He's like, okay, I don't like that orange stuff. So we found that out, which is fine. But let me show you Arlo's Halloween costume. I'm so tired. I know it's because I'm on my cycle. Oh. Scott's brother just posted this on his Instagram. Everyone wish Scott good luck today. He needs it. Good luck, Scott. He told me this morning, he's like, I lost 5 balls on the first 4 holes. He's really bummed because he wants to be good, but he's been not so good. Okay. Anyway, I don't know if I told you this, but Arlo wants to be Bumblebee for Halloween, so your girl made Bumblebee happen, and then only for him to tell me he doesn't like it, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Anyway, this is the mask. We found this mask when we were trick-or-treating. When we were in New York at thrift stores, so this is the Bumblebee mask he's gonna wear. And Mom created the Bumblebee costume to go with it. The one that like transforms, you know, like he lifts up. It's got like these straps in here and it lifts up, and it's kind of a work in progress. I'm not gonna lie to you because it goes like that. You see what I mean? And then his head pops out here. Anyway, this is the costume and it's so cute, but he doesn't fully know how to use it, so we need to work on that a little bit more, but we'll get there. I'm hopeful. I need to figure out something with these wheels because the wheels keep getting caught on the thing. But I followed a YouTube video. It was not easy, but not terribly hard. So Scouty, you're crazy. So anyway, let's go to our walk. One more other thing. If you have young kids, this is something I've been trying to focus on with Arlo because I find that it really gets to me, and I try not to let things that my 4-year-old son does get to me because he's 4 years old, but I also feel like it's a great learning opportunity. So if you even find yourself as an adult doing this, so I'll ask Arlo, like we went to the fair. He wasn't happy when we left the fair, right? Because he didn't want to leave the fair, and he wanted to play more games, but the fair is stupid expensive, and we got lucky. Someone gave us like $70 worth of tickets when we first came in the door, so I only had to pay for our entrance fee, which was like 20 bucks, 25 bucks. I had to pay for our parking, which was 20 bucks, and then I bought $20 worth of tickets. So that's all I paid for. Everything else, people gave us tickets, which was the best thing ever, because they're a dollar a ticket, and like each game is like $15. It's stupid. It's expensive. Like, I don't know how, like, I can't even imagine how much that fare makes. But anyway, I'm in the mind that that should not be the case, but whatever. You pay $15 to play a game for literally like 15 seconds, and you win a toy that gets destroyed in a second. So anyway, it's the magic. But what was I gonna say? Okay, so I was asking him to leave, and on the way of leaving, I like dropped our cup that we got, the like souvenir cup, whatever, and it cracked. And he was so upset about it, and I said I was sorry, like, it is what it is, you know, I'm not gonna buy another one because they were $13 for a plastic cup that would probably get ruined again. So anyway, I kept the top, tried to make the best out of it, and I was like, well, we're like walking back, I'm like, did you have fun? No, I didn't get to do da 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 da, or I didn't do da 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 da. And I'm like, okay, but let's rephrase this. Let's focus on the things that you did get to do. Like, and I go back to all the things that we did get to do. And I feel like so much time is spent on like the negative of the things that he didn't get to do, or that he wanted to do that he didn't do, and instead of like appreciating the things that he did get to do. And it really like frustrates me, because as a mom, I feel like, and I don't mean to like say this in like a it's about me type of way, and maybe it is, and maybe I need a reality check as well, but like, I just feel like as a mom, we try, or as parents in general, we try to make these things magical. Like, I don't know, I imagine if I was a kid and I got picked up from school and got told we're going to the fair, like I would be ecstatic, right? And then only to then like complain that I didn't do enough there is like, it's just frustrating, because it's like I'm trying so hard to like make these moments magical for my son, but also like at what, like I have to draw the line somewhere. I'm not spending, you know, $300 on a random, not really, $100 and $200, whatever. If we did all the things he wanted to do, we would have spent like $200 at the fair. And I mean, we spent we had 90 tickets, okay? 90 something dollars worth of tickets. And that wasn't even close to enough, not even close. So I just kept thinking like, to really go and do the things that we wanted to do, we would have had to spend $200. And so I'm just like, that's ridiculous. It's too much. So it's hard when you're like a parent and you're trying your best and you're trying to make your kids feel grateful for the things that you do. I don't know. And it really stresses me out as a parent, because I'm like, I'm not doing enough, but I'm like, but I feel like I am, but it's, I don't know. And like yesterday when we left jujitsu, like he wanted to keep playing, and I said, well, did you have fun at jujitsu? No, I didn't get to stay longer. And it's just like, okay, let's not focus on the negative and try to switch it around. I don't know. I try, and maybe it's just in that moment, I don't need to try to do that, because in the moment he's like still so mad about the things he didn't get to do. Maybe I need to ask him later, but I don't know. I just feel like sometimes I'm at that point, and obviously I'm not gonna do this, but sometimes I'm at the point where it's like, I'm gonna be met with so much like, he's not happy at the end of doing anything, so why even do it? You know what I mean? I don't know. That's kind of how I've been feeling. And you know what? I know why I'm feeling this way. It's because of my period. But anyway, I'm just feeling a little in my feels, I guess, is the biggest thing I can say. And I'm sure this is a normal part of parenthood. I just don't want to raise a child that only focuses on the negative of a situation, and also that seems very ungrateful. Does that make sense? I don't know. Maybe that's asking a lot for a 4-year-old. I guess. I don't know. I just find myself getting frustrated about it, but let's go take a walk. It's gonna be a good walk, Scout, right? It's gonna be a good walk. Okay, I'm in a little bit better of a mood. You guys, I was really in my feels this morning, but basically, I think I told you guys about this the last time I vlogged, that I had a outstanding red light violation ticket, whatever, that went to collections. Well, I called them, they never called me back, and they called me this morning, so I called them back, and I tried to get it lowered to 100. They didn't accept it, but he gave me it for 175. And then checked the system to make sure I have no other ones. Frustrating. Is what it is. I don't know how I could possibly have, I don't know, whatever. It was just frustrating. It's frustrating when, like, I would have paid the dang bill if I had known about it, but I didn't know about it. So then for not knowing about it, not due to my own fault, I had to pay an extra $75. $80 because I had to pay a processing fee. Whatever. And then I figured out how to pay Arlo's tuition. So again, and I figured out that they charged me for a full week this week at his old daycare, but they corrected that, so. All is right in the world, okay? And then Arlo's jiu-jitsu coach texted me and said it's normal for his first class, don't worry, because I was a little stressed out about it, but there's an actual martial arts class on next Thursday at 6. So we're gonna try that instead of jiu-jitsu and see which one he likes better. But, whew, okay. Now let's go for a walk because I need to chill. It's been a morning and we're gonna get through this and it's okay. I'm just having a morning. So let's hopefully Scout will be a good boy. Come here. Come here, you're my baby. You're my baby boy. I love you. Sorry I've been a little frustrated with you, but I love you. All right, let's get our day going. Come on, let's go for a walk. You wanna go for a walk? Do you wanna go for a walk? Let's go, come on. Okay, the walk went terrible. But whatever, I'm done dwelling on it, okay? I'm over it. If you can't tell, I'm over it. I'm over it. What else I'm over? Lots, let me tell you. No, I tried baking with my sourdough starter and realized I don't have a sourdough starter, so we're gonna make it again for like the 4th time. I realized my starter, I did not do enough research. I'm just gonna be real honest. And then I got on the side of TikTok that tells you everything you're doing wrong, and I'm doing everything wrong. So we're gonna start a new starter. But anyway, because I still want bread, because I was craving bread yesterday when I was going to make my sourdough, I'm going to make bread, but we're just gonna use like a traditional bread recipe. And I've shared this a million times, so I'm not gonna talk about it, but I realized that I wasted like 1,000 grams of bread yesterday because I did it wrong, but whatever. So let's make some bread because your girl is wanting some comfort, because you can't have potato leek soup. If you don't know, potato leek soup is just like potatoes and leeks blended together, and it's delicious, but the problem is it's not, it needs bread to like soak and dip and be delicious, you know? So I'm going to make my trusty dusty bread recipe using, where's that girl's recipe? I can like never find it when I want to find it. Oh, here it is. I just follow Lacey. I follow her jalapeno cheddar, but we're just going plain Jane. I just want a good crusty, crunchy bread. So let's do it. Hey Siri. Set a timer for 15 minutes.
15 minutes starting now.
Okay, we're gonna start our sourdough starter again and pray that it works. Okay, so we're going to attempt this again, like I said, but we're gonna try with bread flour. Oh, yeah. So let's start the process. I read that this has way more protein in it. So we're gonna try it and see what happens. So first I want 60 grams of flour. I also read that I probably need to be doing this for longer than just like a week, like the first instructions were. I probably need to be doing this for like 2 weeks to a month. So that's fine. Okay, 60. Now let's grab some water. Like, does that really matter? Now let's mix it together. Where's the whiskey's in here, I think. Isn't it? No? Where's the whiskey? Yeah. Okay. So let's try this again and see what happens. I think I just wasn't honestly patient enough. And I had to start this, what, I think 2 or 3 times? 3 times maybe? This is my 4th time trying, but I really want to do it. It just seems fun, okay? Nice and thick. She thick. It's funny, I was asking my dad's girlfriend when I was there if she has ever made bread or whatever. And she pulled out her sourdough recipe from this super old Betty Crocker cookbook. And it said start with yeast. I'm like, what? Is that supposed to be a thing? I thought sourdough isn't yeast, but whatever. Anyway, this tiny little rubber band that I'm gonna wrap around. Hopefully it'll wrap around because I don't actually know if it will. Oops, I've got a dry piece down there still, so let's actually get that really quick. All right, close her up. See how she go. Okay, so I need to fix my wheels. I've been upstairs just doing links for a video, and then what else was I doing? Other random stuff. I don't know. And I just stripped Arla's bed to wash his sheets because honestly, I don't remember the last time I did it. But now I need to fix these wheels and like draw them or paint them on instead of drying that or adhering them, whatever you want to call it. So I'm going to work on that now. Just gonna use a little bit of acrylic paint, and hopefully it doesn't remove any of the spray paint. My mom used to make every single one of our Halloween costumes growing up as kids. Like, we were very into Halloween as a family. And so I knew that it was going to be a goal of mine to make all of Arlo's Halloween costumes. And it's quite sad because I never got to show my mom, you know, like, or walk through the process of ever making our Halloween costume. Now, Arla's first year, I did actually buy this Halloween costume. I was probably still in quite a bit of a fog from losing my mom. But since then, I have made them for him, and I love making Halloween costumes. And it was really funny because, so I'm like making Arla's Halloween costume, and I show him, because he was at his granny's house while I was making it. And I showed it to him before I had like painted it or done any detail work on it whatsoever. And he's like, he had come home. Does anyone else's kid come home from their grandparents' house just so horrible? I want to say this in a nice way. And it's not because like she lets him do whatever he wants. I don't know. I think it's just whatever. But he comes home in just like the worst like breakdown mode every 5 seconds. And so he was like in a bad mood to begin with. And then he looks at the car and goes and just starts bawling. I don't like it. I'm like, ah, break my heart. Why don't you into a million pieces? Because I spent so much time working on it. And I just felt horrible. And then I fixed it and he liked it a little bit better. But anyway, yeah, it's kind of a process still. He's still kind of determining how to use it. So I'm happy I made it early so that we can get the whole process down. But let's just make a wheel here. Make a circle. because this part needs to come over the side of this. So if it's flush, it'll be a lot easier to do so because it won't catch on anything. Because at first I had it like taped around here, like another part taped around there, and that did not work at all. And then I just used this, but because it's painted and not like flat, it like curled up and kept getting stuck. So I'm hopeful that this part will work. Did I paint it all the way down to the bottom? My wheels aren't level, even.
Move the ball their first 2 possessions.
All right, you want to stand up again?
Now the touchdown on that 3rd and goal.
Stand up. Whoa, good job, man. Put your arms through. There you go.
Starting safety is going into the locker room to get looked at.
Put your wheel in. There you go.
This is the most offense since we
Now let me turn you around. No, you turn around. Turn around. Turn around in a circle. There you go. Now stop. Stop. Turn around and stop. Turn around. Turn around. All right, you ready to try going down? Also, if you're wondering how Arlo feels about Scout, well, he made this X to put on his room door to let Scout know that he is not welcome in his room. So that's how that's going. Wonderfully.